Hey guys, it's your boy Ultraman here, and today I decided to check a post I made on my YouTube channel for y'all's hot takes, and let's just say, some of y'all have some interesting takes, and some of y'all have some outright, I'm just gonna say shit takes. But hey, let's get into the video to discuss about you guys and your hot takes. The first comment I'm reading is from Zed and Crow, who states that Arthur Morgan comp solos 90% of street level heroes. Now, if you're just talking about like MCU, I can maybe see the argument for a few like Black Widow, Hawkeye, but if you're talking about the greater scope of street level heroes like, Captain America, Winter Soldier, I don't know if this is true. I mean, Red Dead Redemption characters, first of all, don't even scale that high, and Arthur Morgan is clearly not a super soldier level character, and you're definitely not beating threats like Spider-Man. But again, if you're talking about if we're going into the comics part, absolutely not. This is just pure glaze if you're talking about the comics, and don't get me started about some of DT Street tiers as well, because you have characters like Batman. Listen, you're not Deku, stick to the Wild West Mr. RDR protagonist, because your games are mid anyways. The next comment is from Alan6K, who states that Umbra slams the MCU, What If, and the Arrowverse at the same time. Okay, I actually somewhat agree with this take, considering that I feel like the MCU and What If aren't that high in power, considering that What If caps at complex multiversal, and characters in the MCU are generally just like uni at the max. However, the Arrowverse, I know there are some ways you can get Flash, and maybe the Spectre to outer or high outer, even Supergirl has some arguments. So I don't know if this is true at the same time. That's what we just call pure glaze. However, again, it could be accurate. But yeah, Umbra from obviously Warframe is pretty strong. Should at least be outer to outer plus. Obviously, with its ability, should be able to be, high outer, because it's an omnipotent being. However, I don't know, this just feels pure glaze. But at the end of the day, I guess it's accurate. But at the same time, brother, 6K, do me a favor, stop glazing, touch some grass, and obviously play some real game called Mario Super Sluggers. I'm telling you, it will change your mind. Get that Warframe out of here, play a real man's game, Super Sluggers. This next comment is from Red the Gamer Burr, who states that Kirby washes base Sonic and Rexplode solos the entire boy show. This next one is from Ordinary Comparison, who, let me just summarize it for you so y'all don't have to hear me yap for 2 hours. They're basically saying that we don't contribute speed enough in these type of debates, and to be fair, I honestly do agree. And a lot of WIS editors do this, and I don't know why, and some power scalers do this as well. But yeah, speed is one of the most important categories. If you cannot hit somebody, you lose. Like the example they used was Wolverine A-Train. Now, I do agree that Wolverine does win. However, in this hypothetical, Wolverine could not tag A-Train. Yeah, Wolverine's not winning. Like A-Train will literally, this is the term that is used in power scaling, speed blitz. So yeah, honestly, I do agree with what this person is saying about how speed is important. This next one isn't really a hot take, it's just more of trying to scale, but I'll just put it on screen. It's basically trying to get Jim Lake Jr. to Boundless, which, I'm sorry, I wouldn't buy that, but hey man, remember, you have my Discord, so if you can, I'd appreciate if you send me those Boundless scans so I can officially say that Jim solos fiction. But until then, Jim, unfortunately, you are not soloing fiction anytime soon. It is with a heavy heart that you get stomped by a lot of verses, unfortunately. This next one comes from Sarin, who states that the 7 Source Dragons neg the Arcane Order. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but no. The 7 Sorcerers just cap at Complex Multiversal, while the Arcane Order gets that on a low end without even being in their prime. And at their prime, they are considered outer to outer plus to even high outer beings of the universe of Tales of Arcadia. Not to mention the speed gap is crazy, with them having a measurable reaction combat speed to irrelevant reaction combat speed, while the 7 Sorcerers just cap at infinite speed. So yeah, unfortunately, no, the 7 Sorcerers are not beating the Arcane Order. This is a wacky tobacco take, and I guess better research next time. No hate, of course, but no, sorry. Ninjago characters don't scale up to Tales of Arcadia characters. This next one is from Delarate, who states that Jim Lake Jr. is complex multiversal, and Morgana is the strongest character in Tales of Arcadia. Yeah, no, Jim is way beyond complex multiversal with scale into the Arcane Order, like I said on the last post, are in the outerversal levels of power. And Morgana is most definitely not the most powerful character in Tales of Arcadia, considering that she got destroyed by the Green Knight. She can't even fully defeat Merlin. Not to mention, Blinky even states that the Arcane Order with their titans are the strongest thing seen on any world that has ever faced great threats. That includes characters like Galen and Seklos, which Seklos can stop Galen, which Galen is capable of destroying and reshaping the universe itself. So yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is just Cap. This is just Cap and Glaze. Cap and Glaze is all I'm gonna say to this. Cap and Glaze. Okay, this next one comes from Zedin Corel again, who states that, Red Dead Redemption without TSM solos Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, no, I'm blacklisting Red Dead Redemption from my channel because ain't no way Zedin Corel is this much of a Red Dead Redemption glazer, bruh. They are not beating Kung Fu Panda. I'm not even gonna dive deep into this hot take. It is a super hot take. I'm in hell, brother. I'm literally in hell. I'm being burnt alive to a crisp. So yeah, Zedin Corel, just like I told, 6K, go touch some grass and play better games. This next one is from Allah Master, who states that Kai from Kung Fu Panda slams Jim.
You serious?
You're trying to tell me somebody who is mountain to country level max with barely not even hypersonic reaction combat speed can beat somebody who on a disgusting low-end downplaying is planet level with MFTL plus reaction and combat speed? Ain't no way we being serious, dog. What does Kai even do, bro? He can't even make the argument he has to steal the chi. He's not fast enough. He will get blitzed by Jim. Not to mention, his whole steal chi is close range. Jim has ways to hit Kai and kill Kai from far ranges with Excalibur. It's over for Kai. This is just, again, pure glaze. Now, these two comments are basically the same, basically saying that they don't believe me and my Jim scaling of him being that strong. However, I'm just going to tell these two, I support your opinion, and again, these are chill people right here. However, I would recommend go watching my Toei power scaling video, even though it's out of date and desperately needs an update, which, by the way, you guys aren't getting that one anytime soon. You know how long it took me to make that one? Anyways, yeah, just go watch that video. It is downplaying, but, like, it's better to watch that than think that what Jim is city level or something. The last one today is from, oh, not this guy again, Zedin Corel. Stop submitting comments. Anyways, Zedin Corel is basically saying that Jim is building level and he believes it because Versus Battle Wiki said it. My real question here is not that it's downplaying or anything, which it is, but like 4 others of you guys clearly liked this comment. So are you agreeing? Listen, I know I liked it and hearted it, but like I do that to most comments, even my own, no shame. But like, I'm sorry.
You're not gonna believe this RDR Glazer for bringing up Versus Battle Wiki. Even if it's a joke, why make a joke like this, bro? I know it's power scaling and it's not that deep, but to me it is that deep. Jim is my GOAT. And I'm not gonna let some RDR Glazer come in here and tell me that Jim is building level because some Versus Battle Wiki said it, which, by the way, I'm announcing I will officially make a debunk to that Versus Battle Wiki post because it's downplaying and disgustingly downplaying. And I'll even make a debunk to the follow-up about that forum. So yeah, otherwise, Zedin Corel, if I ever see you here again, naughty things are not going to be safe anymore. Because I'm going to destroy your whole reputation of RDR.
Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the video, and I hope you enjoyed these hot takes, as I plan to do more videos like this for hot takes in the future. But yeah, if you're upset that I, got, you know, you all salty about these opinions, well, it is just opinions at the end of the day, and most of this is just for jokes, okay, guys? Not that deep. Except for you, Zedin Corel, what I said about you is true. Things are going to happen, and I will destroy the reputation of RDR. And that's gonna be it for this video, like I said. So remember,
you didn't see anything.